I'm just a bucket boy.
Bucket boy.
Welcome to Book It Wrestling Podcast. For the fans, by the fans, we book, rebook, and revisit your favorite wrestling storylines. I'm your commissioner, Lil X Fudge, and today we're joined by your DMs, Damone D Money.
Oh, Canada.
The bad guy, Kenny.
Oh, yeah.
High five, Mike.
Party on, Garth. You also said DMs.
Oh, did I? I played some tabletop yesterday. It must have mixed me up.
I got
and
some
then-
tabletop yesterday.
The bad. Well, I'm about to say bad guy, Kenny again. Damn. I am Travie T. I know he looks a lot like Kenny, but don't want to mix him up.
Exactly. But technically.
On a technicality, it's a little different. Don't know what it is. There's just one feature I just can't pinpoint that separates them. I think it's the facial hair.
Yeah, that's what it was.
The glasses.
You take the glasses off, it's
Like-
like Clark Kent Superman.
It's
A
like
suit
You know how
observation.
crazy that'd be? I took my glasses off, I turned into Kenny.
it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I've
and,
never seen you guys in
Andrew.
the same room with your glasses off.
You gotta pay extra for that, Mike.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Mike
that's
wanted me to
on
be
his,
in the room, taking
the
in the room with him
VIP
taking
for-
clothes off. I
I
don't
want
like
the
it.
VIP service.
That's on the belly account or whatever it is. He'll plug that at the end. He'll plug something else too. Pause. Happy Pride Month. Anyway, y'all ever wish you can get in a time machine? Probably after hearing all that, you probably do, right?
All that. Oh, sorry.
So, as
I
you
hate this
know,
show.
if you've watched Book It before, we actually have access to a time machine that we visit from time to time. And no, we're not talking about Danhausen's time machine in Book It verse 5. We're talking about the Hot Mimosa Time Machine, where Chris Jericho's pool of mimosa juice turns into a hot tub time machine, and we somehow get to mess with the wrestling space-time continuum. And we've done quite a few of these before, so if you are unfamiliar with the premise, go ahead and watch our old episodes. It won't kill you. They're good too.
Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Now I wish I had a time machine, so I can go back about 10 seconds.
I mean, we
Um,
could edit it out, so you technically do have a time machine if you really wanted to.
No, it wasn't that bad. I was just making fun of you.
Oh,
Um,
but
So, why don't we just dive right into the orange juice in the bubbly and take our first trip. So, today we are going to see what it would be like to have Gunther in the golden era, the 1980s, the days of Hulk Hogan, rock and wrestling,
All
a
right,
lot
I
of
have
patriotism. Ronald
I have a-
Reagan.
that's the only thing he pulled was Hulk Hogan, rock and wrestling. All of the 80s.
You know, bro, like 5 minutes before we were on air, I was talking about like nobody wants to watch fucking 80s wrestling.
I
still
like
that-
80s
hate
wrestling.
That shit. I love
do
the
too.
80s. Like you could tell by looking at me, I love the 80s for everything but wrestling. Wrestling got good in the 90s.
mean,
Like,
honestly, like, I feel like
It's
you got to look at it differently. You can't watch 80s wrestling and expect 2026 matches.
Right.
Like, that's just, it's not, it doesn't, it's the same way how you would go back and watch a match from 2008 and you wouldn't expect it to be 2026 quality.
Yeah, it's a different era.
I don't know. Some of them 2008 matches kind of were though.
They're not. They're not.
Some of
That's
them.
nostalgia. That's nostalgia.
No. The better
Give me
ones.
an
they
example.
hold-
Give me an example. Give me an example.
like Jeff Hardy versus CM Punk in the TLC. It holds up.
It can
I
hold
was
up,
gonna-
but it's not the same as a 2026 match.
I
It's
was
the
gonna
same
say,
Odds are
quality.
different.
Boys, your best
Like
example.
there's nothing going on in 1987 that is matching the quality of that match or a 2026 match.
I don't agree.
But
I didn't mean equality is worse. I just meant like expectations should be different. Like if you're going in there
Yeah.
expecting to do front flips and shooting star presses and do light tubes and steel chair shot, like it's just not happening.
But there's
Yeah.
definitely fun stuff in the 80s, like Cyndi Lauper.
I'd
Hey,
rather listen to Cyndi Lauper's music than watch anything she was doing in wrestling.
I will
that's
do
for
both
sure.
because Cyndi Lauper in the 80s was a vibe, man.
She's kind of
No, her
just hanging out.
music's
So
good.
She wasn't really doing anything. Just hanging out with.
Hey, she
Hogan.
had them on. She had wrestlers in that Goonies song. It all works together. It's one
Also,
giant
she's,
ball of pop culture.
She's getting her
That's
first
about as
ever
good as 80s
WWE action
wrestling
figure.
gets.
So we're one step closer to Cyndi Lauper in the Hall of Fame.
I could see it being next
There
year.
should not be a fucking celebrity wing of the Hall of Fame if Cyndi Lauper's not in it. Cyndi Lauper
100% agree.
Agreed.
has done way more for wrestling than any other celebrity before or after.
Agreed.
On God. But I guess and this is just going to be opinion whatever the fuck, a disagreement of opinion here. But I think that the expectations are different from the 80s because that shit was ass.
So
we expect it to be ass. Well, if I'm watching a 2008 match, yeah, some of it ain't going to be great. Like, I don't want to see Kurt Hawkins and Tyler Rex take up TV time. But
the wrong Kurt. Watching the wrong Kurt in 2008.
All right. Let me say this because it'll tie into my next point of what I've been trying to make this whole time. I think,
Yes.
Josh, you would like Southern 80s and 90s, like early 90s wrestling more than WWE because it was much more like it was a faster pace. It was smaller guys. Like WWE obviously like fixated on like the larger than life character.
yeah.
And Jim Crockett Promotions did not. Like they had all kinds of shapes and sizes. Dusty, Flair, Harley, Magnum TA, Sting.
So you're kind of suggesting that, the dichotomy of an alternative, really gave you more variety back then than I'm giving credit for.
Yes.
Fair
You
enough.
would definitely
Because,
like
if you thought only WWE existed in any era, then you're missing out.
Yeah, you would have definitely liked NWA/WCW around that time period.
Yeah.
I know WCW is technically more 90s, but you would definitely have preferred that because, like Travis said, it's a faster pace. Like, yes, you have the larger than life characters, but you also have like a Flair who's bouncing around, Sting,
Steamboat.
Steamboat, like
Mr. Perfect.
Rick Rude. Like
Yeah.
you have guys who could really go in ring and aren't just juiced up.
Scott
like a
Hall.
Hogan.
But
Yeah.
what I was gonna say is, do we want Gunther to be in WWE, or do we want him down south?
He could be in. He could go to was it Jim Crockett?
I was
Here's the thing.
thinking
I feel
Jim
WWE.
Crockett. WC
Um,
Dub. WC Dub.
So-
I
feel like
was
one
thinking
thing-
it should end with him and Hulk Hogan.
I was going to say that too, but he
crushes
would
Hogan.
be kind of nerfed in that setting, which I think 90s Michaels in NXT, spoiler, will be too.
No spoiler,
but
it's not at the bottom of the screen.
I think that
You think Sean's gonna be nerfed?
I'll explain why when we get to
Okay.
it, but yes. But I think Gunther would be relegated to like a foreign heel that never sees the belt if he's going to WWF against Hogan.
That's what I was gonna say. Like he's pretty much
That's
just gonna be
same.
Foreign, he's gonna be foreign invader, foreign evil person. It's going to be Vince is
Just
definitely
Cold
doing the
War
Nazi gimmick with
nostalgia.
him. He's
They're gonna say
German.
he's from. They're gonna say he's from East Germany.
Yep, he's
Yep.
German. He's probably
He's a
hints of
Russian
it being a
sympathizer.
Nazi.
They tell him to
That's
tear
it,
down
right
the wall
around
in the late 80s.
Yeah. When was the tear down the wall? That was right around that time period, right?
Yeah,
It was it was toward the end of the
Mr.
80s,
Gorbachev,
like 89.
tear down that wall.
Yeah, they're gonna have Gunther tear down the wall and turn face.
If he was in WCW in the 90s, they would have had him team up with Alex Wright.
Yeah, this is perfect. It
He would have
doesn't.
been
It
part
falls
of-
on. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was say he would have been with Berlin.
Yeah, that's nasty.
was
Bro.
it Berlin later? Like, isn't it?
Yeah,
like
it was later. It was
90s?
like later 90s.
Let's give him a faction. Let's give him Berlin and Heidenreich.
Yeah,
Yuck.
we don't want to put
all right.
him in the word Reich in the same
Give him the,
sentence.
the Stormtrooper guy too.
I never thought about that with Heidenreich. No,
Oh, I did.
I didn't think about the Reich part in there.
A SmackDown writer pitch to Paul Heyman, by the way.
I knew they pitched the Nazi thing.
Yeah, that he
Yeah.
was going to be a Nazi and basically like stalk Paul
Vince
Heyman. I don't know
loved
the
it.
exact.
He was
Yeah,
he
Paul Heyman
supposed
said,
to be
"Fuck
like
you."
cryogenically like frozen and like
Yeah,
he
yeah,
gets
yeah, yeah,
unthawed. Yeah, he got unthawed and he's
All
like,
that for
"Oh,
Heidenreich is
Nazis
insane.
win."
He was not good. He was not
I
good.
like Titanreich as a kid, but
Looking
Looking
back,
back,
he was not good.
yeah, he was
Oh,
not
he
good.
did not have potential. I think Nathan Jones was savable, but Heidenreich was not.
I don't think
Nathan
Nathan Jones
Jones-
was savable either.
Yeah, he was not good, man.
Nathan
his
Jones had that
was
spin
cool.
kick, and that was enough to get him from me.
John
That shit was
John really
nice.
only needs it. You only got to do one thing really, really well for John. He's like, all right, I'm down. I'm in.
Yeah,
Like,
if Goldberg was doing more backflips, I'd like him.
But the
He
thing
did
was,
the
he was
one.
doing them. He was doing
did the
them,
one.
though.
He did. He's only did the one. If he was doing it every match, I'd be like, "Fuck yeah, Goldberg rules."
I don't
Like,
know if it was how many more he was doing, but I know he did at least one. I saw
Yeah,
it. I seen
Eric Rowan had that nice spin kick, and that's had him employed.
it. No, that's that. I don't understand how Eric Rowan has stayed like employed as long as he has. Like,
it's because that
that
spin
man-
kick, that shit is nice.
Honestly, I was thinking that about Otis too while I was watching Raw earlier. I was like, I like Otis, but like, how's he still here?
He's a good big guy.
Is
Pretty
he?
much.
Is he?
Sucks. I've been saying that for years.
I'm saying
terrible.
he's just he's likable big guy who can have a decent.
We got rid of Aleister Black, but we kept Otis.
He sucks.
Yes,
Otis doesn't need to win.
that too.
That's the Aleister Black conundrum everywhere. Is he needs
Unless
to
he comes to
win
the
for
show,
his
then
character to make sense.
he's the greatest I've ever seen do it.
Go, don't
that what?
disrespect Goldust. What's
What'd you
the
say,
thing
Kenny?
that he says in your show,
I said-
Kenny?
I said he sucks, but unless he comes to the show, then I'm like, he's the greatest to ever do it.
Hey,
What's-
Otis
well,
had the
you're-
most important singles match in WrestleMania history against Dolph Ziggler, being Dolph Ziggler's only singles WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
So
Kenny, what does Otis say in your book and verse?
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
and
Did
I
he
brought
not
a
say
go
that in
tag
real
team.
life?
No.
I feel like that's something he says in real life.
That's a
Like, I feel
Kenny.
like it's something.
Nope.
No,
Because
we said it so
DPW
much.
is canon. You heard it here first. Travis he's confirmed it.
It's more canon than TNA for sure.
Sadly,
Canon TNA is now canon. They pulled it in.
no, they're not canon yet.
Yeah, there's
They got to re-earn it. They were canon for like a month, and then they lost it again.
That's sad.
They lost their canon privileges.
Yep, their own punishment.
all right.
Okay,
where
hear
are we
me out.
putting Gunther?
I feel
No,
like
you
I'd rather him be in WCW, so he's not just
All right, so let's just go down the line.
Too.
Kenny, WCW or WWE?
I was gonna say WWE for this one.
Okay, Mike,
WCW.
John.
ooh. If we say golden era, it is WWE, but for quality,
We can change that. He can retype. Look, he's got this thing where he can highlight it, delete it, and type something else out.
What do you guys feel more comfortable booking? I guess.
I think WWF's gonna be easier. That's for damn sure. But it's gonna be-
Okay. That's fine. We can do WWF. I'm not mad at it. I prefer WCW.
I'm not mad if we do WWE.
Yeah, I can work on either one, to be
Yeah,
honest
I,
with you.
I
Either
just
one
feel like
works.
it should end with Hulk Hogan
Beating
and
Gunther.
him and Mania. Well, knowing them, they would have booked Hulk Hogan. to win.
Yo, Hogan's
Yeah.
definitely winning. He's not losing.
Yeah.
And if he
Yeah.
does, he's winning it right back.
He's gonna lose it and then win it.
Yeah, he'll lose it on like Raw, but then win it back on.
Well, there's
or it wouldn't
no
even be
Raw.
Raw. It'd be Superstar
It-
or whatever.
It'd be some random house show.
Yeah, and then he'd win it right back in the same night, probably.
And then he goes and wrestles in Japan in the same night, apparently, according to Hogan.
Yeah, he wrestled 400 days a year.
Yeah. So
Hey,
okay, so he's
Hold on. The Berlin Wall fell on November 9th, 1989. Survivor Series is November 23rd, 1989. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's where he debuts.
Is that still the golden era?
So
Yeah.
now he's Muhammad
Finally
Hassan.
gets to cross over to WWF.
So now he's looking like Muhammad Hassan now.
There
Hey,
you go.
put it on the docket. Muhammad Hassan in early 90s WWE.
God, he would die.
Actually,
No,
early
we need to
90s.
do
I don't think
Muhammad
it would
Hassan
be.
if he did get fired, just straight up. Like if he just didn't get
No,
fired.
right? Yeah, no, we do.
Because his career, I feel like he should be a multi-time world
He
champion
should be.
with that gimmick.
I remember when we met him.
I was gonna say Damone was wet.
I was Like a
You
swimming-
really did shove Kenny out of the way.
like a swimming pool.
That's crazy, Damone. I just want to tell you that.
Hey,
You gotta do better, man.
do I?
You do. That's
He shoved me to get closer to Muhammad Hassan,
Junga.
and Trish shoved everybody else to get closer to me. Yeah.
You know what's funny about that is Kenny was
different.
you made Kenny feel so uncomfortable that he was 12 feet away from you during the picture, for me to get a good picture of it, I had to crop him out. Like that's how far away from you he was.
I don't know what's going on with Mike. Anyway,
he's a stenographer.
So, yeah, he debuts at SummerSlam. Who do we have him debut against?
Should we have him beat a top name to make himself like established?
Yeah,
he needs to. So he's.
So let's.
Are we really having him debut at Survivor Series? Or are we like
Yeah,
we go? I was joking.
Let's do it.
Okay,
let's
cool.
do it. Is it Survivor Series or SummerSlam?
It's Survivor Series. I don't know why he put SummerSlam.
Because it's SS. I don't know what else to tell you. It goes
Bro,
together.
don't put SS and him in the same sentence.
Yeah,
Y'all being
yeah, we're
risky.
too close. We're too close.
It's too close to the sun.
Hey, Vince would have in the 80s.
Why don't we have him go up against Coco Beware and like fuck him up like bad to the point?
Do we want to do that, or do we want to put him on one of the Survivor Series?
He should be on the team.
Oh, he should be on the team already.
He could be on the
no for Survivor. It's Survivor Series. All of the matches were Survivor Series matches.
Oh,
yeah.
This is back in the. This isn't. Yeah, back in the day, it was always 4 on 4.
A babyface team can win, and he can come out and beat their asses the debut after.
Yeah, I feel like he shouldn't be on the team out the get go. Like I feel like.
Well, I'm not saying he's on the team.
Okay. Listen.
He
You're not understanding what I'm saying, Kitty.
And beats up a team that won.
It's not a faction. It's a one night only 4 on 4 match.
No, I know that. I'm saying
then we don't need to do Survivor Series because that's the only matches they have.
No, that's what I'm saying. So because I didn't know that. That's why I said nah.
Yeah, that's the
Debut
only match they have.
in 90 at the Rumble.
It's really no different than Undertaker debuting in the Survivor
or The Rock
Series team.
All right, name for himself.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
I just listed The Rock and The Undertaker. Those are two of the biggest names in wrestling history.
I'm good.
Hear me out.
He's making his own path.
I have the card for Survivor Series 1989 pulled up.
Are you replacing the Boris match?
What happened is, let's say, in the second match, the first non-dark match, the Dream Team, which is Dusty Rhodes, Brutus Beefcake, the Red Rooster, and Tito Santana, defeats the Enforcers, Big Boss Man, Bad News Brown, Rick Martel, and Honky Tonk Man. What if, I forget if there was, let me click on the eliminations. It has that here on Wikipedia. The survivors were Dusty Rhodes and Brutus Beefcake. Okay?
Let's say
Brutus could come out and chop the fuck out of them and beat them up to debut without a match that night.
I mean, it is the 80s. We don't have to have a reason for it.
Yeah, so I say Brutus gets eliminated. Fuck Brutus.
You just write that out of history. Right. Brutus can't go survive this match.
Yeah, he doesn't survive.
Yeah, we don't need both of them.
Yeah, and Dusty survives.
Dusty's sole survivor in Dream Team versus Enforcers.
Also, I think it's right before we get to Hogan, he should face Andre, and he should beat him.
I'm not mad at that.
Like really sell that he's that guy. But also, you got Warrior. This is during Warrior's run.
No, that's what I was. Look, I want him to.
He could cripple Warrior, and then
that brings Hogan back because Hogan's not on this show. Oh yes, he is. He's in the 4th match. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he beats the hell out of. Maybe he wins the title. He's a transitional champion between Warrior to Hogan.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
So he debuts. He attacks the Dream. He attacks Dusty Rhodes specifically.
Yeah.
After he's the sole survivor, and then he power bombs Dusty Rhodes, which in the 80s would have gone crazy.
Yeah. It wasn't as common then.
Like, who is this monster? Also, I'm assuming we're saying Gunther, not Walter.
Yeah, it's Gunther. Gunther's the better name. It's crazy I say that, but
well, I meant physically.
I mean, the funny thing is he can use the exact moveset and be fine back then.
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, he could be either one. I like Gunther better, but Walter being big and fat wouldn't have stopped him back in the 80s.
No, have him be Gunther.
Walter. No, he should be fit. I'm not saying.
He can be fit.
Fat.
This is because he's going to be going up against Gunther, or not Gunther, against Dusty to start off.
Yeah.
So he attacks Dusty. Does he have a manager, or does he come alone?
He came alone.
He walks alone.
I mean, he can cut his own promos. He don't need one.
Okay, so he debuts and he attacks Dusty. So what do we?
Oh wait, wait.
Hold on, go
ahead. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the timeline here. We can't do Warrior a transitional between Hogan and Warrior because Hogan won the belt against Savage that year and doesn't drop it to Warrior until 1990.
So Hogan he wins the title. He's the champion, right? Hogan is
the champion right now.
So he's
so he can lose the title to Gunther and then win it back at like WrestleMania.
He could, or we could just have him beat Gunther. He just doesn't get a world title run. They don't really do those like back and forths in the 80s.
Yeah, Hogan was just champion for like 4 years straight.
Gunther's just biding his time until Sergeant Slaughter switches sides.
He really was champion forever.
Yeah, he just kept winning. He was either not defending it or he was just beating the same guys over and over.
Damn, crazy how they'd run that back. Crazy how we probably headed back there right now.
I am a real American. Okay,
so you're talking about Roman. I'm sitting here thinking Cody.
Dave applies to both.
Cody's got a little more of a resume now. Roman fight the same 4 people,
and they're all related.
I'm sick of it.
He gonna fight Big Quiche next.
$10.
Get Junior Fatu from TNA.
So he attacks Dusty Rhodes, and so I'm assuming the next night or whatever, he cuts a promo explaining why. Why did he do it?
Yeah, he'll probably have to introduce himself and then
hold on,
why he did it.
Or do we do vignettes?
I don't know about vignettes because we had him debut. If we do vignettes, it should have been before Survivor Series. But I think he should get a manager.
Who do you think should be his manager?
Right now, Bobby Heenan is the one off the top of my head, but
I was gonna say he's the main one. You don't want Slick. Doesn't make any sense. I guess you could do Jimmy Hart.
Nah,
no, it's Heenan. When does Jimmy Hart become
a baby?
He's a heel in this because he
doesn't really get with Hogan until like WCW, I think.
See, and that's the thing. It's so prominent in my brain. From when
but he wasn't back then. He was with who did he go
he was a bad guy.
Yeah, for a lot. Well, no, because I'm pretty sure he was with Jake Roberts when Jake Roberts was a good guy with Alice Cooper in WrestleMania 3. You know what I'm talking about?
Honestly, that sounds like it could be a thing. So
it could be Sensational Sherry, the Genius. Nah, the Genius was too low profile. And so it's either Bobby Heenan.
No, Bobby
Blassie, Freddie Blast. Sense. Okay.
Heenan was the
Oh, Jimmy Hart and Hogan first aligned in early 1993.
Was that for?
It does feel like it was. It was in WWE, and then they both left. He turned from a villain into a good guy by saving Brutus after attack from his former tag team, Money Inc., and went over Beefcake's friend Hulk Hogan, leaving Hart to manage the Mega Maniacs at WrestleMania. It does feel like that Jimmy Hart was his manager way earlier, but he really wasn't. Okay, so Bobby Heenan is his manager. So I'm assuming we're doing the Bobby Heenan hates Hulk Hogan still, and Gunther is his newest client that's gonna destroy Hulkamania. But first, he's gonna take out the American Dream
I mean, that's fun. And then this could also, because Andre the Giant is with them right now in real life. So he could turn on. He turns babyface at that WrestleMania that year. So maybe instead of doing that, he turns babyface a little earlier. You know what I mean?
Andre?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that. Like they're beating down Hogan and someone else, and Andre's like, no, I don't want. He's already injured. He's already done, and they turn on him because he's not brutal enough anymore. He's become soft, weak.
True.
Okay. So what exactly am I writing?
There's a Saturday night's main event 2 days after Survivor Series.
So yeah, on Saturday night's main event, Gunther and
Dusty.
What?
Or are we doing a promo?
Yeah, I was gonna say we're doing a promo where Gunther and Bobby Heenan declare war on Hulkamania.
Banger.
Yeah, but first they gotta kill the American Dream.
But first he's gonna kill the American Dream.
Damn, those are actually bars.
John would have popped for it, little kid John.
All right, the next event would be technically the No Holds Barred movie and match or whatever. I don't know what the fuck that was about, but
yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, Royal Rumble 1990.
Yeah, that's dumb. So it's, I would say, back and forth. We have back and forth exchanges with Dusty and Gunther / Bobby Heenan leading up to their match, their one-on-one match at the Royal Rumble.
Hold up, this is off topic a little bit, but I'm looking at the card for WrestleMania 6.
Yeah.
There are 15 matches on this bitch. And only 2 of them go over 10 minutes.
Great dog shit.
It's
like, that's crazy to me. There's multiple matches in here under 7 minutes, under 5 minutes.
There's a 2-minute match in here, a 4-minute, a 19-second match.
Yeah, 6 of these are under 5 minutes.
Disgusting.
Mm-hmm. Now you like those matches, Kenny.
No, not these. Scoop slam, back suplex, big boot pin. Like, get out of here. That's gonna be gross.
So the longest match is Warrior versus Hogan, which was 22 minutes. The second longest match was at 11 minutes and 50 seconds. Was Ted DiBiase versus Jake the Snake, and it ended in a count out. You know how bad people would be if a WrestleMania match ended in a count out in 2026?
Very
the internet would be on fire.
Jay Uso versus Jimmy Uso ends in a count out.
Man, that booking
crazy.
makes like Tommy Dreamer TNA look like a fucking masterclass. Like, that is
hey, the last 2 weeks of TNA have been fire. I don't know when
they have been.
When his I don't know when they record them versus when they air them. So,
bro knew that his job was on the line with him. It was just too late.
yeah, the last 2 episodes have been real good in the go home shows this week. So,
there were 3 countouts on this fucking card.
80s wrestling, man.
One of them is a double count out.
80s wrestling.
80s gave you good music. You could probably work goddamn wrestling.
You could probably.
Hey John, we keeping the 80s in the 80s, right?
on God.
Kenny says this like we don't know he's also doing an 80s.
But look. No, mine's gonna cook. I already got ideas I want to do. Mine's gonna cook.
Vince thought the same thing. Vince thought he was.
Hey,
cooking.
Kenny, if you don't got 3 countouts,
Brian.
If you don't got 3 countouts,
I probably won't even do 1 count out.
He's gonna have a good match, and I'm gonna dock it for not being period accurate.
There better be
a
lot of
same. He's gonna be over here doing shit that don't exist, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, you shouldn't have said you in the 80s. You want to do 450s."
Hey,
yeah, there's those.
That's gonna happen.
There's those spiral taps in the 80s.
I expect some punches, some kicks, some lariats,
My company gonna be like Jim Hurd's WCW. You go over that goddamn top rope, you're disqualified. But it's not.
We get on that top rope.
It's not.
It's gonna be a big deal too when it happens. They're gonna be like, "What is he
Learning
doing?"
about
Get
80s
down from
wrestling
there.
is gonna force me to like Jim Cornette, and I hate that above all else.
And I'm mixing today's people in there too. We acting up.
All right, yep. Let's get it back.
Let's
back to business.
Yeah, let's get back to this.
So Royal Rumble 1990, we're gonna have. I'm assuming we're gonna do Gunther versus.
Gunther versus Dusty.
We can do that instead of Brutus Beefcake versus the Genius that ended in double disqualification.
Oh no!
Which is one of two matches that ended in disqualification.
Double disqualification. Disqualification is crazy. Is that a chair in your hand? Wait, is that a chair in your hand?
Also, Hogan won the Rumble this year. This is before they were doing it was a main event to WrestleMania.
Yeah, it was just a Rumble.
What if we have Gunther throw Hogan out?
We can do that.
Gunther, so he beats Dusty and then he throws Hogan out.
Should we make this the first year where whoever wins it wins the?
No, because Hogan's in the match and he's the champion.
Well, I was gonna say we could take Hogan out of the match.
Well, I don't think.
No.
I like the visual of him throwing Hogan out. Hogan.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. You?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I like that.
Fine.
And then you got like Gunther. I just feel like he's the perfect heel for that.
And then Gunther wins the Rumble.
Which then also could lead us directly into like Heenan starts bigging him up, right? And then Andre's like, "Who the fuck, bitch? Who is this?" You know what I mean? Because like Andre and him are technically aligned right now in the Heenan family. So if Andre turns on him and then he beats dog shit out of Andre, that's gonna make that Hogan win that much more sweeter for the real Americans.
Yeah. So Gunther, he beats Dusty. He wins the Rumble, and then we could just do there's a tag match: Hulk Hogan and Beefcake versus Andre and Gunther.
That can be at Wrestle or Saturday night's main event on a week after. Not even a week. They were just having shows on any day they wanted back in the day.
Vince was making no worry. He was getting his money's worth.
Yeah, because what day was January 21st, 1990? Because it couldn't have been.
Yeah, because they didn't have. There was no.
Oh yeah, it probably was.
Yeah, so Vince was like, if y'all working, y'all working. So I would say you could have the baby faces win. For some reason, like Gunther gets knocked out of the ring, Hogan pins Andre, and then after the match, Gunther attacks Andre.
What the fuck? There was only 2 matches on this show?
They were both 5 minutes.
I'm about to go look.
It's nasty.
So speaking of 80s wrestling, I saw someone ask this in the group. Do we think Ric Flair becomes as big of a deal if he doesn't have the plane crash, which causes his physical appearance to change because he couldn't be as big anymore?
No, he does not.
Because before the plane crash,
yeah,
he was.
It
He
never said it was correct. Him being
jacked.
that big is, that's nasty.
Hey, you know how pissed I'd be if I watched this fucking show?
Why?
There's 7 dark matches, and then you got 2 matches on the pay-per-view. You got Hulk Hogan versus Randy Savage for the belt. That was 11 minutes and 14 seconds. And then in the main event, you get Ultimate Warrior versus Dino Bravo for the IC title, and that lasted 4 minutes 11 seconds.
So there were more dark matches than there were combined match time.
Yeah, you know what? Let's have a.
Yeah, we're doing Andre versus Gunther at this Saturday night's main event. Sorry, not here. We're doing
this. Is the main event. Yeah, this is the main event.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: I kind of want Gunther to beat the fuck out of Ultimate Warrior and take the title from him.
That's what I was about to say. He should go up against Ultimate Warrior after Dusty.
He should take the IC title off of. But there's not. The thing is, we have to get rid of. But that's fine. Take out the Andre thing. Well, keep the. We can keep Beefcake and Hogan. Maybe do Warrior and Hogan versus Andre and Gunther.
Yeah, that works. I was gonna say that's a better match, but is it really?
No.
I think
It's
it is.
more popular.
Yeah.
I will say, and I've admitted before, I was a little Warrior as a kid. I was
I was a
Warrior fan.
Hulkamaniac. I don't give a
yeah,
fuck.
I was all of them.
Also, Warrior versus Hogan at WrestleMania 6 is a good match. It is a good match. If you like Hogan versus Rock, you should like Hogan versus Warrior.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Good
it's
thing
the
I
same
don't.
vibes.
Fuck Hogan.
I wasn't talking to y'all. I was talking to the audience.
I will say I liked Hulk Hogan as a kid, not like for his 80s stuff or even WCW, but I loved like
Mr.
teaming
America.
with Edge and doing Mr. America. I thought that
Yeah.
was lit as a kid.
You know how pissed
Mainly
I
just
was
felt
when we
like-
revealed it after.
Yeah, I just
after
liked
hours?
Edge, but I also thought Mr. America was funny.
He took that mask. He said,
I was always a Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels fan back then.
well, that was way after, or like, you're not talking about the
Before.
same era as us. So
No, I know.
Well, I mean,
that's
in
the
between.
thing.
Oh,
That was
I
my
was
guy
talking
until
about
those my guys
early
until Stone Cold.
2000s.
What?
Until Stone
What'd you
Cold.
say, John?
I mean, kind of he was. I was talking about early
No,
2000s.
He
That's
was
the only time
definitely
I
talking
liked
about
it.
early 90s.
Oh,
Oh, I was talking about-
Yeah.
Razor
Look,
Ramon
look,
didn't exist in the early 2000s.
yeah, he was out of WWF so fast. Like,
I was
like-
watching WCW.
That's we're talking about 2002 to 2004 Hulk Hogan.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying from that time frame, like I said, from when I was 92 all the way up until like WCW, WWF, when WCW gets bought out, whatever. I was Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels that whole time, and then Stone Cold, The Rock. That's how it was for me. I was fans of them the whole time.
Well, so Cold The Rock would have been in that like.
It's
In the
it's fine.
in-between.
It's not.
Anyway,
But I explained myself right because I lived it. Like how you gonna tell me what I lived? I lived it.
Well, I mean, what I'm saying is you're off topic. You're not making sense to the topic at hand. That's what we're saying. We're talking about the early 2000s. You're talking about, well, from 92 to 2002, I like these guys. And then from 2002 to 2010, I like these guys. Like, that's not what we're talking about. That's what we're saying. It don't make sense. Like,
Well, you said I'm a little Hulkamaniac, and the other one said I was a little Warrior, and I said I was a Shawn
That was 10
Michaels
minutes
Razor Ramon fan.
I
was
see
really
the
right after y'all
transition
said
he
it.
made. You're
That
being a
was
little
right after y'all
harsh. I
said
see the
it.
transition he made.
What?
'Cause I cut in to y'all's little Hulkamaniac thing with my I liked Mr. America Hogan.
it's okay.
Yeah,
Kenny
And I
was-
said I like Shawn
Team
Michaels
Edge.
Razor Ramon, so that's on
Kenny was
topic.
Kenny was a little beefcake.
Oh, I was not, but I did like Disciple though. I didn't know it was the same person, but I was like, I fuck with Disciple, and I was like, oh, it's the same guy.
More
Yeah,
of a
I'm-
Horace Hogan guy myself.
It is crazy
hell
that
no.
the Nation of Domination at first had fucking the Disciple and
Hey,
April.
look, I was racist. I ain't like no black wrestlers. I didn't like none of them.
All right,
To
so
be fair, there
Warrior,
was like 3 of them.
Warrior Hogan versus Andre Gunther.
So okay, so after but are we doing before the Rumble where he beats Warrior, or after the Rumble where he beats Warrior?
it should be after. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. We should just get rid of the Andre thing. We don't need that
so
anymore.
we're not doing the Andre thing. So
Oh, I
we're
think
doing
a win
Warrior-
over Ultimate Warrior in 1990 means more than a win over Andre.
Okay, so Warrior
At the main
least
event.
So at least the Warrior, Gunther and Andre attack Warrior, and it leads to a feud between Warrior and Gunther.
I just realized that there's a special referee for Hogan versus Macho King Randy Savage, and it's Buster Douglas.
Who?
He was
Buster
that was
Douglas.
When, I was fresh off the Tyson win too,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah.
He's the guy who knocked out Mike Tyson. I was like out of nowhere. So obviously Gunther wins the Warrior feud and wins the IC title. And then he challenges Hogan.
Oh yeah, this is sorry. This is 2 weeks after he knocks out Mike Tyson. He was that guy. I can't even be mad at it.
Yeah,
Like
no,
that-
it was like right after he knocked him out. This nigga had a video game.
Vince called him immediately. He said, "Hey, motherfucker,
Yeah, like they were on it back then. They were on.
He was in the ring already.
I gotta see when his video game came out because it was insane.
I'm already on his Wikipedia, so I'll see.
So he was.
Oh no, his video game came out before he knocked him out.
They gave him. I thought it was after. They gave him one before. Okay. Shout out to
Yeah,
Gunther.
wait, hold on.
In
In 1988, Arcade Final Blow was released as James Buster Douglas Knockout Boxing in 1990 for Master System and Sega Genesis. But I don't.
So it was before. So I'm wondering if they probably did it before, but it didn't become popular until after he knocked.
Well, the thing is, it doesn't make sense. Like, listen to the sentence. In 1988, arcade game Final Blow was released as James Buster Douglas Knockout Boxing in 1990 for the Master System and Sega Genesis. They can't be both. Oh, I'm an idiot. It says the 1988 arcade game. So basically, they took an arcade and ported it to a system and changed the title.
And then changed the name of it to make it. Oh, this is what's his face? Buster Douglas's game now.
Yeah. And it was supposed to be a response to Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did not work.
That's why I was like, it had to have been after.
Yeah, that makes okay.
Okay, so back to the Gunther versus Hogan. So Gunther wins the title for Warrior, and then I'm assuming Gunther says, like they say, the war is not over. We're coming for Hulkamania. We killed the Warrior, and now we killed the American Dream.
We slayed the warrior,
slayed the Warrior, and now it's time to end Hulkamania. So at WrestleMania, it will be Hulk Hogan versus Gunther. But I feel like there has to be something where like Gunther has one of Hogan's friends, probably Beefcake. He has him like beaten down, and he's gonna like destroy him or do something to him, and that forces Hogan to like be like, okay, I'll accept the fight with you.
See, I don't think for Hogan, in my opinion, I don't think Hogan has to have somebody held hostage or anything like that for him to be like,
I don't either.
I think he'll just be like, bet I'm do this for the fans, like do it for all the Hulkamaniacs.
I would say it goes against to have to talk Hulk Hogan into fighting the bad guy.
True.
Goes against everything that Hulk Hogan is.
Yeah,
he's Superman.
True.
I like how
I guess I was thinking. In my head, I was thinking of the whole like Andre him having to be
like big letters. So I was like, I like how you put Hogan like that.
I was thinking more of the like idea with Hogan and Andre, but it doesn't make sense for this because they weren't friends. They haven't been friends, so you don't have to. There's no reason for Hogan to like hesitate. So it's Gunther versus Hogan at Mania. Is it winner? Are we doing winner take all? Or are we just doing
we can do winner take all.
WWF title?
No, we do winner takes all because Hogan gonna take both them belts. Big deal. So it ends up Hogan like it's still gonna be technically canon. Like Hogan gonna take the belts like that. Doesn't kill his momentum.
Yeah, and then I'm assuming
even though in real life he loses the title at this WrestleMania.
Yeah,
that's fine. So
but he's not losing to no damn foreign heel. Not Hulk
They
Hogan.
would not let that. I feel like they wouldn't let that happen.
Yeah. No. So Hogan wins the title
only because Gunther let him.
He gives a speech of tear down that wall.
That's only because
Gunther wanted to. If Gunther wanted to, he would break his back and make him humble.
They say tear down that wall, and then we hear break the walls down, and then Chris Jericho comes out.
And they're like, who is this guy?
He comes from the future.
No, the wall debuts there.
It's like
and Heidenreich.
It's like Terminator. It's like they just keep coming back. Break the walls down. I'm here for it.
I was also a fan of the wall.
Wow.
Berlin and the Wall. Yeah.
Me and Young Damone wouldn't have been friends.
He really wouldn't have been.
I would have been like, bro, what do you like? Why do you like him?
You gotta remember that he's 90 years old. You know what I mean? Like,
true.
He was a grown man when he was watching the wall.
Is that the end of this one?
Yeah,
that's the end of this one.
Yeah,
Hogan's
winning, waving around the flag. America. We hear with this Star Spangled Banner's playing, or God Bless America.
No, it's real
that just made me double mad. It made me mad that you clicked to cut it, and it made me mad that you didn't that you knew the shortcut to pace. That just
I saw that and I was
doubly
confused what he was doing. I was like, what?
I mean,
Control X
C,
cuts.
Well, I do Control C, Control V for copy paste, but
that's fair. Okay, but like I was like, not this motherfucker over here right clicking, and then you didn't right click to put it back. I said,
yeah, I was gonna say,
I know my finger was already on Control V.
Right, but you could go Control X. Like, you don't gotta right click.
But I didn't want to.
Y'all are testing.
That's how my hand works.
I'm getting punked, aren't I? Like, y'all got my blood high.
Yeah, we'll deal with it. You can start writing if you'd like.
You was writing. It was the copy and paste.
Well, you can copy and paste if you like, or you can eat a dick.
I'd rather do none of those two and continue to comment on your typing and copy and pasting.
Well, damn, that sucks because that's no longer allowed.
Okay.
See, this is what I always had to deal with: the bullying.
Right?
It doesn't hurt.
It hurts.
Anyways,
what year do we want him to debut in?
Attitude Era was best in 97.
So just so you guys know, we're doing CM Punk in the Attitude Era now.
98.
I would say definitely not 97 because Austin doesn't win the title till 98.
It's 98. Yeah.
97 is Brett.
96. Well, 96, 97 was WCW.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the...
Yeah, 98 is absolutely Austin. But Austin,
I think
97,
2000
Austin
might
starts
be the
picking
best.
up momentum, but 98 is when he like becomes the guy.
So we have CM Punk become the guy instead.
No,
Hey, hear me out. Hear me out. When does Raven come to WWF?
That's not till
That's way later.
Okay.
I feel like that's so low for. But to be honest with you, I was thinking about this too. I don't know that 90. I don't know that CM Punk makes it to the main event in 90s WWE. He's good enough to.
they would have judged his body too much.
No, he's not
Maybe.
wrong. Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
wrong. But
So he's.
I was gonna say if we were able to have Raven, I was gonna put
Cruiserweight.
him with Cody, or not Cody, with CM Punk, and
As a
start
So
tag
it's
team?
gonna be
Little
Raven's
I mean,
squad.
You could bring him, put him in WCW.
Wait, you're gonna put
Yeah.
Raven as the backup to CM Punk, or CM Punk to the backup of Raven?
CM Punk.
Who's the leader?
CM Punk's gonna be the leader, but Raven was probably gonna be his
I don't
right-hand
like that.
man.
I don't
No,
like
I think.
Yeah,
I
I
think
was
if
gonna
do
say
them,
you
do
would have to
cults versus
reverse
each
that.
other.
Raven was a gigantic star in the 90s.
Yeah, it would be Raven's
CM
squad.
Punk's a bigger star. That's why he's here now. That's why he's in the time machine.
Well,
That's why we doing this.
Well, then I don't want that. That's what I'm saying.
That's why
Let's do
he's
something
here.
else.
He's here to save it.
Oh God.
Okay.
Look, I was gonna put
I
games.
was like, anybody else got an idea?
Get
We're
grounded.
not doing
my
this.
idea. I
This
told you.
bullshit ass fucking off-brand Raven's Nest without Raven in the.
Nah, Raven was in there.
I
He
think
was
we could
he was
work
second
He's not
in
doing
right
the
it.
hand.
Attitude Era of WWF as well. I just think we have to be realistic that he's going to be a fringe main event guy, if that.
I think he
Correct.
could be in like that kind of Mick Foley role, where like he could be in the main event, but he can also be
Where he's like
He's
back
winning.
up to Austin when Austin's hurt, kind of thing.
like he's not the guy.
Wait, here, hold on. I feel
or
like we need to
the
establish.
guy's guy.
We need to establish a few things that are different than like the last time. We need to like. So are we sticking with 98? Are we finalizing 98?
I'm going 98.
Okay, put that down, Mike. Is he a babyface or is he a heel?
A baby face.
I think he's a heel.
I think he's a heel because you already have Austin and
And
The
Rock.
Rock. So I think you need a heel.
Rock was a heel during this time.
Well, he
definitely-
turns.
I
face.
think he's
Rock didn't
Sure,
become a
I think
baby
he
face
just-
till like 2000.
I
say
don't
make
think
him
that's
cleaner.
not true at all, John.
Yeah, he's definitely a
I
baby
think it
face.
is. I watched 99 and 2000 recently. He was in the corporation through most of 99.
That's 99. This is 98. And he had to turn heel to join the corporation.
Was he a baby face through
I'm
98?
checking right now, but I'm almost positive.
I thought he was a heel all the way up until he became like
Yeah. No, he was a heel from August 11th, 97 to October 11th, 98. And then he turned babyface and was babyface from October 12th to November 14th. So for about a month, and then turned heel and then turned babyface in April of '99. So
Oh,
I don't know what you were
Okay.
watching. Like,
Yeah, because he turns heel at the greatest
But you
pay-per-view that
said
ever
he was in
exists.
'98, right?
huh?
You said he was like you said. What was his alignment in '98? I thought I could have sworn you said he was a heel.
For both. He did both. Heel and babyface. He joins the corporation at Deadly Games.
The greatest pay-per-view ever.
It probably is.
I feel like for this should end with CM Punk and Stone Cold.
Agreed. And so I think to do that, you gotta have Punk be the heel.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, the straight edge, I'm better than you, works better as a heel, especially
And
in
with
the
beer drinking
90s.
Austin.
Yes.
Yeah. I was gonna say you
that-
had that going
that
on.
would've been really good.
It's like a better version of Right to Censor.
I mean, we get the straight edge society in a time where it's more impactful. I dig it.
I don't know that we're gonna do. Are we doing a whole society?
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Well, I don't know about like the faction, but like the style of gimmick.
Raven's definitely not going in the straight edge society.
No, I know that, but I'm saying just have him in the group. I didn't say it had to be straight edge society. It just had to be a group.
I don't.
He
like
has
it.
his own group called Raven's Flock over
I
at
refuse.
WCW.
Buns.
Yeah, your idea about having Raven play secondary. You're right.
Nah.
Quote the Punk, nevermore. So how do we have him debut?
That's why I don't know.
Or is he already in the company? I feel like he's in the
Put him
company
in the company.
as a like he starts off in like the lower mid card, maybe wins a European title or two, and then in '98 he starts to pick up steam.
Well, we got to have a moment to where he
So,
like kind of skyrocketed.
Let's
Yes.
book it from him winning the European title. We want to do
Yeah.
'98, so I'm looking up the reigns right now. We'll see who was champion back then.
He beat Road Dogg. It's somebody random.
I mean, he could beat Triple H for it.
He could.
I'm sure Triple H was a babyface in '98 because
would've
mid card Triple H was a babyface,
Yeah, it would have been DX. Well,
which is kind of crazy that
yeah, it was kind of a tweener group at that point. Also, DX Army is the best version of DX. Sorry, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
oh by a lot. Why do you mean they were a tweener? Why would you say they're a tweener?
Well, I mean, when they originally, so they kicked Sean out, and a Road Dogg and Billy Gunn debut. They're a heel group, but then they become babyface. So tweener wasn't the right word to use, but they definitely.
I think they were
face it. They've turned face. They're one of those. There's one of those heels that's so good as a heel they became a face.
Yeah. I would just say they're faces, honestly.
But so yeah, we can say that CM Punk cheats to beat not Triple H. CM Punk cheats to beat Triple H for the European title.
And what show is this going to be at? That could be at WrestleMania, honestly. That was when he won the title on March 16th, and he held it till July 14th. Let's see what?
Yeah, that works.
That's probably Mania, I'm assuming.
Missing the O in European.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, Mania is March 29th. Maybe he doesn't win it there. Because if he wins it at Mania, then Triple H only holds the title for like 2 weeks, which is fine. I mean, they do that, especially during this era.
Oh, he could win it at Backlash.
Who won King of the Ring 98?
Is it Triple H?
No, he won 97.
Yeah, because it would have been it was Austin, Austin, Triple H, and whoever.
It's Ken
It was
Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock.
Yeah, so CM Punk's going to win the King of the Ring.
Okay.
He's going to beat The Rock in the final.
And a shocking upset.
Yeah. But The Rock is a heel here. That is the only issue.
He's not anymore. He's a babyface.
Damn, we almost got Ken Shamrock versus Dan Severn for the King of the Ring. The Rock wrestled Dan Severn and Ken Shamrock in the same damn night. He might have gone to Pride. You guys, who was I to judge?
To be fair, the only thing with Pride is I don't think it was real. A lot of the fights.
I think some of it was.
I think some of them were, but I think a lot of them were fixed. So I can see them having him win some fights that were less than credible.
Okay, so after he beats The Rock, should we have him cut a promo kind of like how Austin did?
We can.
Yeah.
Oh, then we got Brawl for All.
Because the Austin 316 promo already happened, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So we just kind of have at this point, he kind of calls him out. And I would say how he kind of like did the Austin 316. He'd be like, you all are, saying, talking about drinking beer and things like that. You're cheering for destroying your own bodies. And he's like talking shit about that. And it kind of like like I said, kind of like a counter to that promo.
Punk 316 says, I'm better than you.
No, Punk 316 says, I'm saving you. I'm going to be the one to save you.
And then Chris Jericho shows up.
Again? He was already in the 80s.
He's time traveling. It just happens.
No. If Chris Jericho's going to show up, it should be at their show, WWF Breakdown.
It's like
literally one of the shows.
The time machine, like it shows you those tunnels that like hit the ball goes through or whatever. That's the time machine. He's traveling through
Jericho
time.
was already the first undisputed champion after beating Hulk Hogan for both those belts.
I don't think. Hold on. I don't think the CM Punk promo should be like directly at Stone Cold. I think it should be like a thinly veiled shot. Like I don't think he should be like here, like Stone Cold. I'm coming for you, brother. You know what I mean? Like it should just be. It should be like
Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you.
The funny thing is, I was doing the Hulk Hogan impression. I didn't even think about the Booker T thing.
That's how I took it. Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you, brother.
My thought was to do do his old promo, but like towards the end, instead of saying Austin 316, he says Punk 316 means I'm straight edge and I'm better than you.
I don't know. It feels cheap to just repeat the 316 thing. Like, I feel like he could do.
I think it's a bit like it's the first shot.
That's why I said do as the shot. Like I said, that's why I said instead of it, he's talking this mess to him. I'm here to save y'all, and that's how you do it. So that way, it's not technically a full out shot at him, but it's like, hey, what are we talking about?
Like a little jab.
It's not a hill I'm willing to die on. I just don't think it's I think the 316 thing is like not the best option. But if I'm outvoted, I'm outvoted. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really trying to fight about that one.
Okay.
I gotta save my energy for other fights.
Okay, so then what do we do in the meantime? Because obviously I'm assuming we're leading up to Punk. Obviously, we're leading up to Punk versus Stone Cold.
But you have a filler feud in the meantime to make sure
where he's got to drop that. He's got to drop the European title.
Yeah.
Which should be fair. He could have dropped it.
Are we just doing? So. Okay.
Because like honestly, we skipped like 3 pay-per-views to get the King of the Ring.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, how much time is in between him beating Triple H and him?
So he could drop the European title in between the. You could have him drop it Unforgiven.
Yeah, he can drop it back Holly. He drops it to Billy Gunn.
Crash Holly wasn't here.
When did he show up?
And Billy Gunn is not who he's dropping to because Billy Gunn was in the middle of
okay, Rikishi.
Bitch, it's 1998. We got way too many people on this roster for you to be giving up to fucking jobbers.
It's the European title.
That's what I'm saying.
And in 98 it mattered. It was held by Triple H.
Okay, it could be Rikishi was a star. Don't you know he was in that 6-man Armageddon match?
Yeah, in 2001.
The greatest match to ever exist.
Not in 98. He was Junior Fatu at this point.
Okay, he drops it to Gangrel. There you go.
I hate you. I hate you so
It
much.
should have been Crash Holly.
You know what's crazy is you're just pulling people out of thin air when you could just look it up.
I gave you people who were popular then.
Fuck you.
Motherfucker overprotected the fucking European title. The shit that existed for 20 years.
I'm getting bitch. I'm about to drive to Buffalo and slap you. Actually, I'm just gonna call the police.
I'll call the police on a black man. Shake my head.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. He drops the European title to the Violent J.
Hey, he could drop it to the
Violent
GOAT,
J,
Jeff
wait,
Jarrett.
Violent J wasn't there long enough for that.
I was gonna
Jeff
say
Jarrett.
he can't drop it
He
to
was in
Rikishi.
the oddities.
You can drop it to fucking Violent J.
Steve Corino was in WWF?
I think it was
D'Lo
only for a
Brown.
very short time.
What about Big Boss Man?
Here we
Well,
come.
Sure.
That's
it
Or-
is D'Lo Brown after
We need
Triple
to be a
H.
baby face though.
Oh, and who did Triple H drop to?
D'Lo Brown.
Okay, but he's a heel. It could be a triple threat.
I was thinking if not D'Lo Brown, we could also do Jeff Jarrett.
I also want to say,
Is
Super
Jarrett
Crazy
still
was on
there?
here. He was going by Super Loco. What the fuck is this?
Oh, they were doing the light heavyweight championship at the time, and that was they were doing like a lot of that foreign crossover that you see with AEW today for a little bit.
Gotcha.
That's why Taka was there like before Kai and Tai became a thing in the first place.
Yeah, he was the original light heavyweight
He
champion.
drops it to Christopher Daniels.
No.
Draws.
He drops it to X-Pac.
X-Pac was a babyface. There you go.
Okay, he drops it to
And
Jeff
I will
Hardy.
never, ever co-sign a fucking draws push of any kind. They call
Wow,
that man
you-
puke.
You fucking ableist.
Yeah. Do better, Travis.
You hate the paralyzed guy.
I hated
That's
him
why I
before he
say-
was paralyzed too.
That's why I say
I
draws.
keep that same
for Kenny.
energy. I'm not the type of guy that says R.I.P. to somebody I hated when they was alive. If I hated you then, I hate you now, motherfucker. Rest in piss.
He needs to drop it to the actual GOAT. PCO. Because PCO was around.
Was
Yeah,
he
he was
still
right number
Quebecois or whatever at the
Or
time?
no, Pierre Carolette.
Yeah, he was.
Was he around?
yeah.
I don't see him on here.
Yeah, he was around.
Oh yeah, there he is, Pierre.
All right. So what are we doing after he drops it to X?
All right, well, you need to move that to between the Triple H and the King of the Ring thing for timeline purposes.
Keep talking. Leave me
Okay.
alone.
I was trying to see how you gonna go about it.
I was too. I was intrigued.
Well,
You're all-
what
Also,
happened was when I right click, the highlight disappears. So then I wasn't sure if it was actually highlighted.
I feel you. I will say, Kenny, I still hate your idea of adding Raven into it, but him with a faction wouldn't be too terrible because this is during the like gang wars of the 90s. You had like
Yeah,
DOA, Los Baracas,
Yeah, he can have
DX, Nation of Domination.
goons.
Okay.
His
I think
goons
he
should be
used the
Thrasher
goons-
and Mosh.
And that's fine. And the goons could be like kind of not protection, but they could take a lot of the like bumps and stuff for Punk in the lead up to him versus Austin.
Yeah, give him Headbangers and Steve Corino. That's his
I was
faction.
just about to say Steve Corino too. I was going to say Steve Corino should be in there.
Also, I'm assuming this is CM Punk. In my head, at least, this is CM Punk with the long hair.
Yeah, this is
The
probably like
straight
right
edge-
before
straight
he
edge
got his,
society.
before he got his haircut, like right before.
I don't want him to be straight edge society, big beard, long hair, Jesus look. I think he should be like ECW, like long hair, thin, like stubble, and with the little goatee.
It's fine as long as he has the long hair. It's long hair versus bald.
Yeah.
The fight John makes every night.
So I'm assuming we're doing this at SummerSlam, right? Because that's
Yeah.
the next big pay per view.
yeah SummerSlam.
So fully loaded, we need to do a filler feud for fully loaded first.
So he can feud with. It's got to be someone who's like decently big.
Ahmed
Triple H.
Johnson
Is Ahmed still around?
in '98. Yeah.
You know how pissed
Sure.
I'd be if I watched this? The Rock versus Triple H 2 out of 3 falls match, and it ends in a 1-1 tie with a time limit draw for the third fall.
It's good storytelling.
At a pay-per-view, fuck you.
It's good storytelling.
Hey, if you was just with me on the double count out bullshit, this is the same thing. It's a non-fucking
The
finish.
time, but a time limit. I'm fine with a time limit. Double count out would piss me off.
I'm okay with a time limit draw on a weekly. I'm not okay with it on a pay-per-view.
Shoot, AEW does it all the time.
I'll be watching that shit.
I was gonna say that's their thing, man.
I didn't know Jeff Jarrett had his own gang too. Dennis Knight and Mark Canterbury with Tennessee Lee and Jeff Jarrett. They were Southern
Mark
Justice.
Canterbury.
I don't remember that at all.
That's crazy. That was the white gang. That was the.
No, there's a white gang, already a white. There was the bikers, DOA.
Oh, you're right. Shit.
So they were the Southern white gang.
Yeah, but then you also had the other white gang of the delinquents of DX.
True, they're the Northern gang, Northern white gang. There's the biker white gang, Northern bike gang, the Southern bike gang.
I feel like
Okay, so-
also Pat Patterson should be the manager for this group. I feel like he'd be good for this. He also gets beat up one point, like leading up to whatever the pay per view.
Why? Where the fuck did?
Yeah,
Pat
sell
Patterson
me on
come
Pat
from?
Patterson because I don't see the correlation at all.
Was it for a heel manager?
Yeah, especially in the '90s to be with Punk, Steve Corino, and the Headbangers.
Hey guys, look at this team. Just
Okay,
like that. Like,
well
what do you mean?
then no, because that sucks. I gave you a chance to
But
try
I'm
to sell
saying
it. And
that's all you have to do though.
like,
Just be a manager.
but
It
it
just
doesn't make
doesn't-
sense. It doesn't fit
doesn't-
character wise. Like nothing. It doesn't fit. Like
Yeah, like, and especially like at this point, Pat Patterson would have been getting his ass whooped already by.
yeah, this
Austin,
is when he
so-
was a stooge with Briscoe. Like if
But you're
anything,
still-
put fucking
but
Michael
we're saying
Hayes
that-
in here.
We're saying that like he didn't do a lingerie match a year later.
Right.
Right.
That's what we're saying.
We're saying that
So
he's
he can do
goofy.
it all. He can do whatever you need him to do. He's willing to
I just,
do
it
whatever.
just doesn't
for
fit. It doesn't fit with
No,
the group.
the problem is the presentation on TV is already that he's a stooge for Vince McMahon, getting his ass whooped everywhere, and he's a comedy character that doesn't fit with CM Punk's group. Like that's where my disconnect is. It's not got nothing to do
I'm
with
saying
he
you
can do it all or
make him
can't do it all.
serious. I'm saying you can make him serious.
I don't
Even-
think
okay,
he,
even
I don't
if
think
you
he fits
made-
at
I
all.
think
Even if you
Michael
made him
Hayes at
serious,
this point is better
doesn't
on
make any
all
sense.
fronts for this.
I agree. I don't think he fits at all. Like, I don't
Aesthetically,
think
even
Pat
like
Patterson makes
he was
any sense.
able to kind of darken his look to kind of match the Hardys. I imagine he could do something like that for CM Punk.
I also don't
think
know
CM
that we
Punk
need a
needs
manager.
I was gonna say I
Yeah.
don't think Punk needs a manager
Not one bit.
because Paul Heyman's too busy in Philly.
No, I didn't want to be Paul Heyman though. Like I said, but I was saying from what they had, I was saying you can make that work with him.
I just
I
don't
just don't
think
think
I
Punk
don't
needs
think
it.
Pat Patterson makes any sense. It'd be no difference if I said you could have his manager be freaking Funaki or something. Like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like I don't, or like I just
There's
don't
no
get it. It
correlation.
doesn't-
It's not like Pat Patterson is like a known, like straight, like non-drinker, straight edge guy or anything.
But we
Like,
said,
it'd be-
but we said that's not the gimmick. We said we
I
said
get
that's
it,
not
but
the
I
team
just,
gimmick.
I guess I don't understand why is Pat Patterson with
That's the thing is we keep saying we don't get it. We don't get the correlation. Your thing is because you can do whatever. You can do it all. You could like you're not selling it at all. Like you're not doing anything to like change our mind.
But,
You just keep saying,
I'm
this is
saying
what I
you're
want
like,
to do.
but like things happen in WWE. Like, why does a man go from a dentist to fucking Kane? Like things happen.
Well, in canon, those aren't the same person.
But I'm saying you can do whatever you want to do with that person. Paul
I
Heyman's
get,
been
I get
people in that
overall
time
your,
frame.
I get overall your logic, which I
But I'm
agree
saying
with
you
your,
can do
with
that.
your
You
logic.
can make him be. You can make him
overall.
be that.
I just
Especially
don't
the fact that
think
he's beefing with
his.
Stone Cold on top of that too. And Pat
I just-
Patterson was under Vince McMahon's thumb too at that point.
Yeah, the only way I think that works
So it
is
makes
if you would have to make Punk part of the corporation, which I don't want to do. You'd have to have Punk like be working for Vince to make the Pat Patterson thing connect, because otherwise it's just why is this random old guy with these bunch of like not goth but like emo looking kids?
I was just mainly thinking younger people. I wasn't even thinking about the headbangers when I was first coming up with the faction. I did want Steve Corino in there from the beginning, but like I said, headbangers, I didn't really want them in there, but got our vote on that one.
Okay, so back on track. So SummerSlam, Stone Cold versus Fully Loaded. Obviously, Punk beats Ahmed Johnson, and we can say he gets help from his faction. Then it leads to the CM Punk wins a number one contender match against The Undertaker, who gets distracted by Kane. So CM Punk becomes the new number one contender for the WWF Championship. It was Undertaker, but that works too.
I don't know why I heard Kane.
I said
Kane
he
distracts
Undertaker. So at least Undertaker dealing with Kane and leads to Punk winning the match. Because I don't think, especially in this time period, Punk's not winning matches clean. He's winning by fuck finishes, help from the faction. He's not winning. He's not beating Taker clean or Ahmed. So in the build-up, I think you get Punk like pretty much talking shit that this beer drinking loudmouth asshole is the world champion, and he's a stain on the professional wrestling. This beer drinking and all this shit stuff shouldn't be part of the product. Like, he's soiling the greatness that is professional wrestling. And Austin's pretty much like, fuck that shit. Obviously, he isn't saying it this way, and they brawl. The headbangers and Carino, like, they get stunned a bunch of times in the lead up to the pay-per-view. And then in the go home show, I would say they are able to use the numbers game to get the advantage. And the go home show ends with Punk holding the title over his head. But obviously, then at the pay-per-view, or actually, we didn't establish that. Who's winning this feud?
I was gonna say we need to figure that out. I think Austin wins, honestly.
I'm not mad.
As I said before, I don't think that CM Punk is going to be a legit world champion in the 1990s.
Okay.
No.
So Punk and the faction try and help Punk cheat, but they're unsuccessful. And Austin retains the title. And then goes back to his beer drinking. Also, and if you really want to get Pat Patterson involved, this is where you could have like Vince send him out to help Punk's group because he hates Austin
he's too funny.
So much.
No,
he hates Austin so much. Well, yeah, he's just getting stunned right away. Okay, what's the last one, John?
We got Shawn Michaels going to modern day. So I'll clarify: 90s Shawn Michaels in modern NXT. And to explain myself from earlier just a little bit, I don't think he sees a main event the way he was in the 90s, because every like kind of like pretty boy zesty character since Shawn Michaels has had a much lower ceiling.
But you're saying in NXT, which is not the same as the main roster.
NXT. If he's on NXT right now, he thrives.
But like Tyler Breeze didn't thrive in NXT. Like,
that's Tyler Breeze in a different era. We talking about also modern NXT. So like, I'm assuming we're talking about within the last like 5 years. So at that point, if he's
is there zesty guys at the top of the card in modern NXT?
It's not about. Here's the thing. Shawn Michaels isn't a zesty guy. Shawn Michaels is the greatest wrestler of all time.
Yeah,
like bell to bell, he's going to thrive in every era you put him in because he thrives in every era he was put in.
The gimmick that he has, though, on every other wrestler since that time
They're not as
has
good
not
as
been
him.
They're not
booked very
him.
well.
They're all
But you're
copies.
comparing something to where this is the original. He did it great. We're trying to have people try to copy this, and it doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Well, other people did it great too. They just weren't taken
John,
seriously.
talking about
Tyler
Tyler
Breeze
who can't
is
promo
nowhere
like
near
him.
Shawn Michaels.
You can't
Nowhere
promo
near.
like him.
Not
You
even
can't wrestle
comparable.
like him.
I mean,
And I like Tyler Breeze.
but he's good enough, like to be a top of the card guy.
But he's not.
But the
he's
problem
not
is,
the
but
main
Shawn
event
Michaels is better than almost everybody that's ever wrestled.
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying the mentality of the fan base on that type of gimmick is
Well,
been
again,
so different.
This is where I'm going to say.
He'll
This
be
is where I'm
fine.
going to say NXT is different than the main roster.
But even in NXT, that type of gimmick hasn't been a top of the card contender.
But
The closest
who has
they've gotten
done
is
that
Tyler
gimmick,
Breeze.
We just don't have that character.
Velveteen
right.
Dream?
We don't have that character right now.
Yeah,
If
Oh,
Velveteen
right.
Dream,
Dream
no
is
allegations
doing
on
that.
Velveteen Dream. He's the world champion.
Yeah, he's definitely
Yeah.
wins the NXT title.
He
if
equaled
you
out
know-
to Tyler Breeze by contending for it, but had he not done all that shit, he would have been champion.
Yeah,
That's
he was
true.
definitely won the
But we're
NXT
acting like if we
title.
have Shawn Michaels against Javon Evans, like a couple years ago, if we're talking about Shawn Michaels against Tony D right now,
Oh.
Shawn Michaels against Johnny Gargano, like he's doing his thing no matter what.
I'm not downplaying what he's going to do in the ring, like that he's going to be incredible. Like
Even
we all know
promo wise,
I'm not
he's
doing
gonna
that.
he's gonna be that guy in that promo.
Like I will say, Tristan.
I
Angel,
just
right
had my
now-
doubts about how they booked the gimmick. This is nothing on him. I think he would have been
He
nerfed.
gonna-
That's
he
why I
gonna
said
do
that.
his
Not
thing.
that he's not going to hold up.
If
That's-
you
I
want to
just think
say,
he
You
would have
also
been
got,
nerfed.
hold on. You also got to think. Shawn Michaels became the biggest. Like his blow up period was coming out of the
steroid era.
Yeah, exactly. Like
The most
the fact that he
macho
got
era
over-
ever. The most
Yeah.
macho era ever.
that is true. He was coming right out of the
It's crazy that it worked at
Hogan
all.
giant
But
monster.
the thing is,
that's
what
because
can you
he's
say-
him.
Because what can you say to him? They said, "Oh, you're gay." He said, "Ask your mom if I'm gay," and they were like, "Well, I guess we can't say that now." like you can't talk to him. like he's really like that. No matter what area you put him in, he's gonna dominate.
Yeah, and I was gonna say Tristan Angel isn't exactly the same, but he's in
thriving.
that kind of like if you want to say zesty, he's kind of in that because he's doing like pageants and stuff. They just fucking did a beauty pageant 2 weeks ago, so
Well,
I think
I hope that he
it'll
wins
work.
the world title. Like I think that type of gimmick should get booked better more. Like I think there's been guys that deserve some of those
But the
same
thing is, you
accolades.
can only do
It's
it's
ain't.
still that person still has to cut that promo. I can give you the words, but you still got to cut that promo. If you can sell it to me, make it believable, then you got it.
Yeah.
And he's one of them people that got it. Like
Yeah. And I know we're talking in circles. I'm saying there's guys who have done everything right and just because they look that way, they got fucked on.
I don't
Like,
think that's the. I
it's not
don't think
because they
that's the
look that
case.
way, it just is what it is. It's not.
Dolph
because he
Ziggler
looked that
didn't get
way.
pushed because Pat Patterson wouldn't shut up about him. Vince McMahon literally didn't push Dolph Ziggler just to spite Pat Patterson. It had nothing to do with anything else.
but I'm not even mentioning Dolph. I'm thinking like,
I'm using that as an example.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
it's an
saying.
example.
I'm just like,
yeah. And he's been one of the most successful ones, which is crazy.
And I think he's probably the closest thing to Shawn Michaels out of anybody we've listed so far.
He is.
Yeah.
Well, we could say Seth Rollins if we're gonna do that. Seth Rollins.
Yeah, true. Seth Rollins is zesty as hell.
To be fair, he was already like a 5-time world champion before he got
But
Zesty,
we still put when he was
still-
dressed.
Now
Now
we're
we're
moving
moving
more.
goalposts. Now we're moving goalposts.
No, I'm not moving the goalposts. I'm saying that he didn't get to be the main event guy doing that. He did that after he was already a main event guy.
He held the belt for a year when he was zesty. If we gonna do that,
But he had already had like 5 world titles.
I get what you mean. He was already like his foot
He was already
in the
established.
door.
He was already a top guy.
But again, like you said, I think it's NXT. The NXT audience is different than the main event audience. Like the main event audience, you might have that problem. I can see
Yeah.
that being an issue. The NXT audience does not give a fuck about any of that.
Yeah.
They
I was
just
gonna
want
say,
good
if
wrestling.
Twitter was the thing
And I
when
mean,
Shawn Michaels was
We're
out.
booking it, and I want
You'd
this is
be
a situation
insane.
where I want to be wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Sean's gonna thrive. Sean's gonna thrive. Like especially now we got Twitter talking about Sean's matches too, live, like in his prime. Yeah, he's gonna do his
Yeah,
thing.
you like I see like there was like a trend. I want to say it was a few months ago where it was like girls falling out
Be right back.
over how hot he used to be.
Yeah, he'll be him. He'll be him.
But what year NXT are we doing though? So I know what we can like have them go
Well, I
up against.
think by modern they mean like right now or maybe like last year.
So that's what I'm saying because it's modern because like I said because we got a roster. We've had a couple roster changes in the last like 2
Yeah,
years.
let's go back a year so that we have like access to like Trick and stuff because I'd like to see Shawn and Trick interact.
That's cool with me.
Yeah, we can do that. So like 2024, 2025 NXT.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Yeah, just
Also,
before all the major call ups.
My hot take is current I'm including 2024, 2025, 2026 NXT is just as good as Black and Yellow.
I agree. I completely agree with you.
It just doesn't have as many like indie stars. It's mostly homegrown people.
Yeah. And they're already, in my opinion, they're already more over already than they were
On the
back
main
then.
roster, especially getting on the main roster.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like pretty much
Like they did their thing and then they just disappeared. Like a lot of people did their thing to disappear, but like these people are moved onto the main roster and like they're them now. Obafemi, Ethan Page, Javon Evans, Trick Williams, Sol Ruka.
Yeah, as
Blake
opposed
Monroe.
to as opposed to back then where they either just refused to go to the main roster and then left and went to AEW, or if they went to the main roster, they didn't do anything.
Yeah.
It is a smoother pipeline for sure.
Yeah.
I think his first feud though. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do we have him come in as like an indie guy?
I think for this one, I think he should be a heel. He should be heel Shawn Michaels, in my opinion.
So I'm assuming. So yeah, I guess we have to decide.
Are we implying that he's like worked elsewhere? Or are we implying he's homegrown in this case?
I feel like worked elsewhere.
Did Shawn Michaels work elsewhere before he was in WWE?
He worked in like
he worked territories and shit,
like the territories and stuff. So we could say like he was in Ring of Honor.
Okay.
Or he could have been in TNA.
Hey, prime Shawn Michaels in TNA, I would have popped for that.
Same.
I would have popped for that.
And I'm assuming we're doing 90s. Or we already said 90s.
I was gonna say he's like the heel. Like I was saying,
90s Shawn was big in like the PWG era, something like that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it should be like right before DX. This version of Shawn.
Are we doing any vignettes, or are we just having him like show up and debut?
I feel like he should have a couple vignettes talking about how good looking he is, things like that. And he should give him a manager kind of like Sensational Sherry. But we do somebody from this era.
I feel like it needs to be someone who is not great in ring, but is good enough. Who's obviously they have to be attractive, and they need to be. I don't want to take like Blake or anything.
I was gonna say we can do Thea Hale. I feel like Thea Hale comes back, like she's gone for a little bit. No, just for this, just have her come back as a heel. Like kind of like how they were doing that thing where they're trying to make her that, that bad girl gimmick. But we just have her, all she has to do is just falling over Shawn Michaels all the time. She doesn't have to do nothing crazy.
True.
And then she just helps him cheat. So it's not like she has to do really anything crazy. She just has to be there to help him cheat.
Yeah, she's just obsessed with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of promos of like him getting a spa, like at the spa.
Yeah, exactly.
So what am I writing?
So Shawn Michaels vignettes, like talk about how good looking he is, how no one can touch him in ring. He's got Thea Hale with him as well. She's not gonna be acting spunky. She's just gonna be, she's willing to act a fool, so she's gonna be falling over him. He's doing stuff that's like, I guess, not very masculine. Like he's getting facial stuff like that in there, just talking about how good looking he is and how he's coming to NXT. And then we have him do let's do a throwaway match against like Alexis King, someone like that,
like a debut. His debut,
debut match we get Alexis King. Yeah.
Well, I guess Alexis King was a babyface for a little bit.
Well, because the thing was like even heels were beating on Lexus King when they first showed up.
True.
So I feel like he can beat Lexus King to like show off his skill, and then we kind of put him in a storyline. Should we have him go against the North American Championship?
I think you start him off with the North American Championship.
Yeah.
And he can feud with what's his face? He's in the Rascals.
Wesley.
Wesley. Because like
I'm not mad at that. That match would be fire. Like I'm not mad at that at all.
yeah, so Shawn he beats Alexis King, and then like Wesley defends his like North American Championship like at the end of the show, and then he attacks him from behind, and he like he has like a hand mirror or something, and he breaks it across his back.
Or instead of like a weapon, we can just have, because he has a manager, he's gonna springboard and she grabs his ankle and pulls him down. And then Wesley kind of goes off like, what's that about? Whatever. Right. And then Shawn Michaels takes advantage, elbows him, does whatever, brings back in the ring, and sweet chin music's him.
Yeah, that's fine. Fuck Jid. I don't like Jid either. Okay. So it leads up to Wesley versus Shawn Michaels. Wesley's trying to break the record for longest North American champion. Shawn Michaels is gonna break everyone's heart and end the streak or end his dream.
Okay.
And then they have a banger match at fucking Great American Bash. Or actually, let me look at the timetable.
Yeah, I was about to look that up too.
Where's Travis when we need him? So I'm assuming what are we leading up to? Are we leading up to?
I think you should take the NXT title off of whoever's on top.
So it would have probably been Oba.
I was about to say we should have him beat Oba.
Yeah, that's fine.
So maybe he beats like Trick and Javon in like a triple threat feud, and then beats Oba for the world title.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Because then you get the interaction with Javon, you get Trick, you basically get every interaction you can get.
Wait, I found it. I found the same flaw I think Kenny just found.
Yeah, it's too many black people he's beating back to back.
I thought that too, but I thought you guys were doing it on purpose.
Nope. There's too many black
I was like, well, wait.
To be fair, though, in NXT at that time, it's kind of hard to avoid because that's most of the show.
True. There's too many black people he's beating.
And when Shawn Michaels, Shawn Michaels booked it that way. He's down with the hood. He can't be racist.
He does speak jive. He says that in the when he's with
JTG and chat.
To Crime Time.
It's crazy how both like Shawn Michaels and Jeff Hardy have like one promo that if anybody else did it, it would be like questionably racist.
Well, it was DX, and they were trying to scout because they got kicked out of the arena, so they went to scout tickets, and it was from Crime Time. And they were talking, and Triple H is like, I don't know what you're saying. And Shawn Michaels is like,
you gotta be cool. You gotta be cool.
He's like, gotta be cool. Let me handle this. I speak jive, and then just went in just straight. Like, what's up, player? What's the?
He said, I need a deuce down low. I need a deuce down low.
All right, so who's Shawn gonna beat for the world title?
Oba.
Is he? Oh,
that's what's
going
gonna end
with
that.
That's where it ends at. So
instead of Oba, what you call it, just giving it up, Shawn beats him.
Yeah. So Wesley versus Shawn happens. So in between him beating Shawn or Wesley he beats Wesley for the North American title, and then he feuds. We'll just put in a random. He has a feud with he has a feud with Tony D'Angelo for it at one point. He feuds with Trick and what's his name? Javon for the title, and then he drops that title in a triple threat, but he doesn't take the pin. So it protects Shawn and also gets the NXT title off of him.
Okay. And I feel like you should get a feud with Shawn Spears too. Just beat Shawn Spears as well before he goes up against Oba. So he's like fresh off beating Shawn Spears, and then he's like, he's dead. Shawn Spears beat Shawn Spears, or Shawn Michaels beat Shawn Spears, and then we hear dun 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 dun, and that's when Oba comes out, and everybody's like, oh snap, like, and then we get to that feud.
Should we have Shawn win the Ultimate Survivor?
The Iron
Survivor.
Yeah, sure.
Have him win Iron Survivor, and then after, when he's like talking shit about how he beat like, there's an after match like interview where he's talking shit, and that's when Oba comes out.
So for him getting to face like Javon down the line, he'd be defending his title against him, because I feel like that match needs to happen rather than like a Shawn Spears match.
Well, the Shawn Spears one is just to get to the Oba. Like, it's literally filler. Because I want this next one to be a spectacle. Like, so I feel like that should be like a random match, like the Shawn Spears match. And then it gets to Oba coming out. I think Javon Evans should be like a little bit after he's beat too many black people. That's the problem.
When are we doing the Iron Survivor though?
It
has to be at what's they called, deadlocked? The deadline.
Yeah, but I mean, like, where are we at on this? Like, where are we?
I would say this would probably be crap. Because what's the next pay-per-view after Deadline?
After Deadline would be 1 second. Because isn't it spring breaking, whatever?
It probably is. I'm checking right now.
Hold on.
So you said
Deadline
after Deadline?
Deadline would
Great
be
American Bash
December.
Go ahead.
Is this Deadline 24?
Technically,
Or is it Deadline 23?
24.
24.
Okay, then the next one would be in 2025, and it would be New Year's Evil.
Okay, yeah, he can beat him for the title at New Year's Evil.
And then he could show up in the fucking Royal Rumble. Obafemi can.
Yeah. And then it's the new era of NXT, led by Shawn.
Dun, dun, dun.
Glad I booked that, guys.
So
Perfect.
much. Thank you. We really appreciate all the help and contribution you did to booking that. We couldn't have done it without you.
I know.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. All right.
Well, anyways, that concludes our Hot Mimosa Time Machine. High Five Mike, can we find you anywhere outside of here?
Nope.
That's not true.
Oh, it's right. There is some Canon Mike.
You can find him. You can find him every Friday on Book It. I almost said a real wrestling podcast. Book It, a wrestling podcast on Facebook and all social media. Actually, maybe
The
But
Real
if
Book
it's
It
not-
podcast is my next podcast that I'm spinning off from this one.
Hey, I love it.
That'd be crazy.
And you can see him review
Like the real
TNA.
Ghostbusters. Yeah, I
Catch his
reviewed
TNA
TNA.
reviews. Speaking of reviews, I heard Kenny has a show with some reviews. Kenneth, tell him about all your shows.
You can find me on all social medias at Bad Guy Spoken. Catch the Bad Guy Spoken podcast on YouTube's, and you can also catch Hood Movie Review. The next one's coming out is a movie called Stepfather. That movie sucked. Man, I'm gonna look.
Is it on Tubi?
It's on Tubi.
Hell yeah.
Doobie.
I gotta watch it myself.
Please watch that review and watch the movie first, then watch the review, so you can understand why I'm going off like I am.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's already like that. There's one clip that's already like TikTok viral that they talk about. But Tay Diggs is acting a fool in that movie.
So is it just called Stepfather?
It's called Stepfather. Yeah, it's on Tubi. It just came out.
Did somebody get stuck in like a dryer?
No, yuck.
Wrong kind of films,
it's-
Mike. We don't do that around here.
We've seen this kind of movie a million one times, but it's that one where the stepdad goes from family to family, kills the whole family.
Oh,
It's one of
that
those.
sounds
It's
fun.
so predictable. It's so predictable.
All right, who else has plugs? Everybody get their plugs.
D-Money, what about you?
You can find me on all the bullshit, even shit owned by that human piece of garbage, Elon Musk at D Money Book It. So D Money spelled out, book it. Find me on all the bullshit.
And Travie T, I know you got some shit. What you got?
Follow me at I am Travie T on the Twitters, the TikToks, the Instagrams, the Facebooks, the YouTubes, the
Christian
I don't know.
Mingles.
bumpandgrind.com.
Bumpandgrind.com is crazy.
I'm checking if that's real after this podcast.
Do you have your shots?
No, it's do you have your shots.net.
You going home with Robert tonight?
I'm on there too.
I don't know how to hog
Be on the
copy.
lookout. Be on the lookout for new content. It's coming when it comes. You know what I'm saying? That's how it comes.
Pause.
Play.
Lastly, don't forget to go to T1, get some merchandise of your favorite cast members and shows. You can get just about anything you can dream of with some excellent designs done by your very own Hi-Fi Mike. With that being said, that's been an episode of Book It. See ya.
Bye.